Hi, the name is Zara. Let's create something today. In this video, I will be transforming my old denim jacket into an anime DIY jacket. So what we're gonna do here first of all is plan what we're gonna paint. As you can see here, I went ahead and cut out some printed images, and I don't take any credit for these characters. As you can see, they're from the mangas Tomie and Tokyo Ghoul, and they belong to their respective creators, Sui Ishida and Junji Ito. Now I'll be painting these with some materials, and I'll show you what I used so far. So I used this pearlescent fabric paint. It's white and it has a very pretty sheen to it. It sort of glows when the sun hits it. And I will be using these black micron pens for fine details and these Copic black markers to fill in some large areas with black. Now without further ado, I'm going to start painting this, and I hope you enjoy my process. I'll see you guys in a bit. Right off the bat, we're starting by drawing on top of the artwork I've already made. This is a test run so that I'd know if the colors are correct and if the materials are good to use, so that you don't have to worry about that. Now I'm writing down the Japanese inscription for the name of Tokyo Ghoul, and it looks really good. I'm so proud of that. Now this is why it's important to know where you want to position your characters so that you can draw them and plan them out really well. Now I start with a base layer so that the ink shows up really well when you start to draw on top. So yeah. This next step is really important. After we paint this frame, the next thing I do here is cut out the characters and start tracing them with my fine liner pen. And what I'm doing is outlining where I want to draw the character. And then what I do next is I color the base of the paper with graphite or really dark charcoal or really dark pencil. And what I do after that is outline it with a pen and pencil. And it transfers the outlines from the image onto the base layer. And then they'll look like this. This is the fun bit. This is where we start drawing each of the characters meticulously. I have a really fun time doing this because it's very therapeutic, it's very calming, and I just love seeing how the image starts to fall into place and starts to resemble the paper that you use for reference actually. At this point, it's safe to say that I've been spending a few hours drawing this, but it's almost complete and I'm just finishing it up with the titles of the mangas and the titles of the characters. And look at that! We're done! But there are still a few steps we have to go through. Of course, once you finish painting, you're gonna have to hang it out to dry. You have to dry all the ink and all the paint. And make sure to leave it for a couple of days, just to be sure. Of course, this is easy to do in my case since my country is so hot. I'm pretty sure the ink will dry up so fast. What we're going to do now is iron the jacket. Now, the iron I'm using is a no steam iron. Do not use steam because it will wet the ink and wet the paint. Now I recommend using a very thin layer of cloth. This will protect your iron from the ink and the paint and also protect your art. we're going to start ironing this jacket and ironing all the artworks onto the jacket. I recommend doing this for more than 5 minutes just to make sure everything sticks and everything will not come off. Now we flip the jacket to the other side and we're going to iron the other side. And you don't need to use the cloth, you can just go ahead and iron it right on. Finally, that means the jacket is complete. This video took me such a while to create, but it was a really fun experience for me and I got to learn something new and also share what I love doing with you guys. So if you enjoyed and you want to learn more, please click the subscribe button and like my video and even share it with your friends. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.